back in the game. No more gapping. Let's get this freaking video started. I know what it is. What's up, y'all? The expectations of you may not be high, but they're like watching you like, damn, look at this guy. You saying this and that. They may even see it as, oh, you yapping, right? But they just looking in the corner because they probably don't expect you to like make big moves, but they just hearing you out. They cool. You know what I'm saying? You're doing this. You're making moves. In your head, you think you're making moves, right? They don't think that. They just see you just doing the same thing over and over again. You're not going to get nowhere. But they don't know what you have in your walk. They don't know how much things you've been doing behind closed doors. Or even that same thing. They don't know that all it takes is one final move. And you're out from your situation. You're out from being in a garage. Y'all see the videos of me in a garage. A basement or a room. They just don't know. All it takes is one final move. And you're done. You see, we think we're supposed to grow because we do things to grow. We run. We do leg exercises to grow. Yeah, they may kind of help you grow sometimes. It depends. Your genes may be a factor, but you grow because you go through a growth spurt. You need a growth spurt in your reality. You got to make this one final move, and then you're out. But you're not in a rush, though, right? Even though time's going by fast, you're trying to make sure everything is done kind of right. Not perfect, but you're trying to just get this going, right? But all it takes is one final move, because you can make that move because you already have the XP points, the RPs from doing this for a while. All it takes is one final move, a quantum leap, and you out. But you're not going to show that due to these people's egos. Some may know, but they may deny it, but that reality hasn't shown itself yet, so it's not a threat to them. But I'm telling you, all it takes is one final chess move, and you out. So I don't recommend you try to show it off or that to these people, because they probably didn't have high expectations of you, or they're trying to deny it, or pray on your downfall. So now you're out. It's really gonna blow their head off the wall. It's gonna blow their ego. It's like, damn, this guy really up. This guy was really doing this. He was really serious. Now it's gonna make you their enemy, of course. And this could be close people around you. And now that actually makes you a target. You're already walking around free. You say what you want, what you have to say. And yeah, why do you want to walk around where you have to be on guard and have a strap with you? You know what I'm saying? Have a loaded weapon with you. That's not freedom. I don't want to walk that way. So it's best to just be in silence. Don't even say much. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't really show much. I have so much in a walk. I'll just let reality and life or God handle that. Because all it takes is one final move that I gotta make, and we out. But let all these wolves come out, they shout, be like, hey, what's up and how? And acting surprised. Because they really did not expect that, because usually having this, but you have so much. But you think it takes that? I mean, yeah. But all it takes you going to that next level. Or a quick quantum leap, which could happen anytime. And you out. That's all it takes. It takes hard work a little bit. That's you just putting the energy out. So all these people are talking to you or whatever because they relate in your position in misery, right? You claim you're talking to people who are cool with you, like-minded, but the moment you blow up or something happens for you, you better hope that they are legit. Because man, it's gonna really blow their head off the wall. It's like, damn, you really make it. You better hope that they're, cool. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been putting so much work in, you've been developing all these ideas, even though things have kind of been hard or this, you got the patience, the resilience, the experience. You know, you got the RP. All it takes is just one final move, and it's a wrap. It's all it takes. And now you out. Now you're gonna pull these people out of the water. Why does your success have to be a threat to people? Why does it have to be a problem? This is crazy how it is. People may think of like, oh, I'm a bum. I live with my mom. I don't have much. I'm a loser. Okay, you can think that. That may be true. That is true. I do. I live in the garage and all that type of stuff. I'm not in college or I don't got a job. But okay, cool. I don't have a job. I don't have a job. But they don't know how much work I have, how much videos I have, how much things that have ideas. All it takes is one of them to pan out or just to go, and I'm out. That's all it takes. But these people are don't even understand that the bigger picture of this, so they're gonna assume that it doesn't. They've never seen it, and it kind of happened before. That's why I keep going. I know this shit works. That's why I continue. It's kind of like an algorithm. That's why I won't stop. Even if it says 5 views or it says a word or my account's negative or whatever, I know it works. That's why I won't stop. If I have this sudden growth spurt, man, it's gonna be a wrap, bro. You're gonna blow these people out the water. They're gonna be triggered like, what the hell, bro? I did not really expect this. Now they're gonna try to come for you and attack you. You already know how these people are. This is crazy, bro. They could assume. You know what I'm saying? We're waiting in a self-checkout line. So they could assume that you're lazy or this. Let them think that. But they don't really know the science behind this stuff. They don't know how things compound over time. They don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Because they stuck in their own way. The ego has blinded them. They really don't know how this shit works. I kind of didn't know how it works until I saw like this shit is really real. Like I don't even have to like explain it. Like it's really real. So it's best to just be silent about this. You know. And when that final move comes, it's legit. It don't take a whole lot that you think. Something energetically, operationally has to happen. And then you up. That's all it takes. I think it takes much. You know? That's what they think. You know? And then you out. They could assume that you're not doing certain things. They don't know how much of the videos or whatever that you have, or things you have to pre-recorded, ideas. They're really just closed-minded. That's on them due to their own ignorance. I already know people ain't gonna be happy. Not show my stuff off or do what I do. So I want to put myself in that disadvantage. Why would I do that? I love my life so much. Why would I? That's what it is, man. I'll take heed to this message.